video, I'm going to speak about write-offs at tax time from paying fees when you invest in cryptocurrency. And I'm also going to discuss self-employed QuickBooks and just show a couple of examples. I spent about 4 hours today preparing my 2025 folder because I'm learning how to use the app better, and I'm programming the AI, artificial intelligence, to work on its own for the rest of the year. I had to tweak a few things, and before I knew it, 4 hours went by, and I learned a lot, and it's all set up. You have to program the AI. First, we'll start off with CoinBase, cryptocurrency. I was looking up to find out if I pay fees to use Coinbase One, well, that's a legitimate tax write-off at tax time. Coinbase One monthly fees can be considered a tax write-off as they are part of the cost basis for your cryptocurrency transactions. The IRS treats cryptocurrency as property for tax purposes, and fees associated with acquiring, holding, or selling it are included in the cost basis, which is used to calculate capital gains or losses. You can look it up, read more about it yourself, but the point is, it's a legitimate tax write-off, and I want that. I was programming the AI and tweaking a few other things, but when I type in Coinbase, it already pops up. $29.99 a month. I pay to use Coinbase One. It's a legitimate tax write-off, and because I pay that fee to use Coinbase One, that helps calculate my profit and losses. That matters. It all matters. So I have it set up properly that now the AI, when I had to tell the AI, I had to create a rule in the self-employed QuickBooks to tell it when it automatically, pays to use the service from the checking account I used to pay the fee with, it automatically indexes it, files it in this category, and type, it's a business, Coinbase One, and that's how I have it set up for now. I have it underneath apps, software, and web services. Yeah, I'll show you another example. I did a lot of things today that tax time will be much easier this year. iCloud Plus, it already populates. I had to check that. It changed for some reason. I'll discuss more about that in a moment. But it's set up. The AI is set up that it's categorizing it in apps, software, and web services. It's a business expense. It's a write-off. So that I fixed too. And I'm organized. I know what to do at tax time. QuickBooks, it's already populating. QuickBooks app, that's what I'm calling it, 3801. For now, it went up to 3801. It was 3258. But I use this because I'm an independent contractor. And I do everything on the fly. I submit my miles at the end of the day or end of the shift. I submit stuff into it manually for a business expense, or maybe I earn money on the side. It all comes into play. I use the self-employed QuickBooks app to do everything in just about real time, and it indexes it, files it. Here's another one. This one, really, this is the one that got me going for 4 hours. OnStar, I was annoyed because the split wasn't working. It wasn't set up properly, and because it changed on its own. And what do you mean it changed on its own? Originally, I had it set up just like this. I would type in OnStar, and in the app, it split it because I use it half for business, half for personal. But all of a sudden, you see how this says debit card purchase? All of a sudden, it's saying mobile, sign-based, it was saying. So it wasn't automatically, the AI wasn't filing it in my self-employed QuickBooks because it wasn't linked to a rule. So the AI wasn't filing this debit properly, and good thing I caught it, because now it should work. you do have to stay on top of stuff. You do have to make sure that the AI is programmed properly. So most of the time, the AI does the work on its own. Today was a learning curve. I created a new rule because it changed on its own. And sometimes stuff like that happens. I could try to get into more detail, but the point is, occasionally you have to review the transactions in your self-employed QuickBooks app to make sure that nothing changes on its own, because these last four, or this one's not there yet, these three, they weren't filed properly. They were nowhere to be found. It was indexed in the not reviewed area. And I had to fix that and create a new rule. So now, that stuff, you get better at it. You get better at it. So the whole point of this was, yes, I learned how to use QuickBooks better. I'm really happy. I did a lot of my tax work today. Taxes will be much easier and quicker to do at tax time. But this was key because this is a good write-off. And it does matter when Coinbase is calculating your profits and losses. I'm paying that monthly fee to use Coinbase One. And that's used to calculate my profit and losses in my Coinbase account. It does matter. So here's one more example. When you sell your cryptocurrency, the difference between the sale price and your cost basis determines your capital gain or loss. The monthly fee is included in your cost basis, meaning it's effectively deducted when calculating your capital gains and losses. A legitimate write-off. This was just a, miscellaneous video to help you learn so you can continue to, help yourself. And I did a lot of my tax work today. I feel really good. My 2025 folder is already organized, and the rest of the year should be so much easier. That's for sure. I hope you learned something. It was all about just learning something. Until the next video clip, have a good one. Bye, everybody.